So at Fendi we did a look, a very simple look. It's Sam is doing really strong wigs, long fringes, very graphic, and then the idea was to find a look which make a uniform look for all the girls, which doesn't have a conflict with the rest of with the hair and the outfits, but has a little twist, very subtle twist. So we decided to go for just a beautiful skin, matte finish, a little bit on the eyes, a little bit of eyeliner, a little bit of mascara, a soft eyebrow. It's gonna have fringes anyway, and then a beautiful classic lip in like a chemical orange, like a peach, a very synthetic peach, classic drawn, and that's it.
For the hair today, Fendi, Carl wanted a short black shape graphic. So we kind of looked at boyish pictures of Linda Evangelista in the 80s, and we looked at Japanese bobs, and we looked at, well, I looked at the Beatles. There had to be something boyish and youthful about it. We did these bobs and they weren't quite right, so we cut it shorter and left the bangs really heavy and choppy, so it's almost like a wig as a hat.
Votre inspiration, c'était le monde de la communication digitale et la technologie.
Même dans les dossiers de presse, les textes, je l'ai écrit comme ça. Hein. Mais parce que c'est notre époque. Hein. Parce que je trouve qu'on a beaucoup fait the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 80s, the 90s, the 60s, the 70s. I mean, third-rate editors may need a package deal they can identify, but there is a moment, there are enough interesting things to use them from today, because the futurism of the 60s had not the same possibility of today, and if you look at it now, it's cute but childish. I like what you say, but that means that even very optical, sharp, geometrical cuts can be romantic, but that comes from the material. Because I love organza, and organza for laser cuts is a material what works best, because you know, chiffon and all the machines, they move. This one is like paper. You can work it, make it softer later. But it had a bad reputation because normally organza. No, excuse, you know, I don't hear the difference when I speak English or French. Vous savez, d'habitude, l'organza avait une mauvaise réputation. Ça servait pour les robes de mariée et les robes de débutantes comme les abat-jours horribles. Au contraire, c'est un tissu très intéressant. Moi, j'adore. C'est comme une espèce de papier calque, soyeux. Moi, j'adore cette matière.
If only we were there again. The invisible place where we first met. If only we could.
I'm wearing a mink bell dress. It's so beautiful, and these rings and this gorgeous earpiece. Very little front. I loved it. It was so beautiful. I think every look was completely different, but like so much symmetry, all the geometric shapes and all the layering. It's just beautiful.
There was a place where